Good morning and welcome. It's the 27th of April and it's just after 8 o'clock, the UK Open. So we start as ever with the AUD USD. I got out of this yesterday. It was forming this triangle on the RSI and it just blipped out the triangle and well, I got out before. I thought it was going to bounce and pop back up. It didn't. It actually went below the 75, which is a fairly important level. It should get back up towards that today, and I'll get back in. But bad call. But there you go. Euro JPY. We're actually short this, as you know. It's hung about here at the top level. I've got 122 as a big round number, giving it resistance. It's going to come back and close this gap. So we're in that, and we're waiting for the gap for it to go down. We've got the meeting today, the ECB meeting with Mario Draghi, and we'll see how that goes. Euro USD, same story. We're expecting strength on the euro, on the dollar, and obviously weakness on the euro. Pretty much the same story with the New Zealand dollar. We basically it is in a very long position. I think it's 4 or 5 to 1 long on the commitment of traders. So we're expecting this to be perhaps the best move of all of them. I was trying to get some more shorts in, like I did on the AUD USD, and overtrade a bit by putting a stop in behind them. So we'll see. We'll try that maybe a little bit later on. GB AUD, terrible. Got knocked out of this one. It's still winging its way up. I think it's going to make the 108, 1.8. I'm surprised it's so quickly up to 1.72, but there you go. S&P 500 magically gone high again. Oh, look at this. It's had 2 fairly flat days. It spiked up yesterday and it came back down. It's trying to go higher today. I think it'll fail, but you know, surprising the way it gapped up. Yep. Okay, let's go down here, and we've got the AUD CAD. We've had 2 nice red candles on that. We're here. We got in too early, so again, this is the second time I've done this on the AUD CAD. Got in too early. We crossed the trend line on the RSI. The RSI crossed the trend line a couple of days ago, so that gave us a pretty good signal for this move. The stochastic is pointing down, and there's a nice gap between the two, so you know it's coming down fairly quickly. So hopefully we should be back into profit with that soon. Silver, I'm into profit now on both my trades, and I'm just gonna. Oh, yes, I think this is going to follow through. It's following the trend line down. Stochastic's actually got to the bottom, but it's quite a large stochastic I've got, so, quite a fast one. So I'll hang on to that for a bit. USD JPY, we're still sort of like heading up towards the 112 mark. Not a biggie. It might just get there. It narrowly missed it yesterday, so we'll see how that goes today. USD Mexican peso, and yeah, we had 3 nice candles long last 3 days. We got a red candle today, but I believe it's popping back up. I think this is a good long-term buy, this pair. and I've got quite heavy money for me on this at the bottom here. USD CAD, we're long this pair. It shorted yesterday. Oh, sorry, it shorted today. This might be a good buying opportunity. Um, the the thing with the commitment of traders report, and I know it looked like it was long the Canadian dollar, um, but it was very low volumes on that, and it was more people selling the shorts rather than buying the longs. So that basically was discounted. We, we have had this little bit of a pullback here, and this is about where I got in, and I got knocked out about here, so I missed all this good action. I do like turning points. I don't like getting in when it's already in this overbought position. So that just isn't me to get in about here. I will on the Australian dollar USD, but I probably won't on this. The same happened really with the oil. I got knocked out up here somewhere. Could have got back in, or maybe I did get back in and got knocked out again, but I wouldn't have got in here. I had an opportunity of getting back in here. I missed this big candle completely. This is now in an overbought range, oversold range, sorry, and I think the chances are it might continue short, but it's got just as good chance maybe of longing a little bit. So it's come up against support here at this line. You know, if it hangs around here for a couple more days, there is a chance it might break down. But we'll see what the commitment to traders report says tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.